What's up, Libra? It's your girl Kelly coming at you out of Boston for the Queen Bee Tarot. So, Libra, the energy I am feeling for you guys this month is of separation. I feel like some of you have been legally separated or divorced recently. I feel a lot of separation coming through. Definitely a karmic relationship, no doubt about that. I don't know if it's twin flame or if it's soulmate. I can't tell you that just yet, but I definitely feel like it's a karmic relationship and it keeps repeating itself. A lot of you are going through some repetitive actions with your significant other, and either it's time for you to move on from those actions because you need to close those karmic ties and circles, or it's time for you to close the ties to that person, depending on how it ended. So closing a circle and closing ties to someone is something totally different. Closing a circle means that you've learned your lesson with this person, this soulmate, and it's time to go your separate ways. You close the circle so you both go your separate divine ways on your own divine paths. But you go in peace. You don't go on bad terms. Like severing the ties. If I could get these guys to be quiet for a second. They start talking so much that I start saying what I'm hearing. It's kind of like if someone's talking to you when you're writing and you start writing what they're talking about. Yeah. Severing those karmic ties means that you were unable to learn this karmic lesson. This person may have been in a karmic circle, like a devil energy, like in a karmic circle where, you know, they can't come out of that circle until they learn how to do that on their own. And so being in a relationship with them is not possible because they become toxic, very, very toxic very quickly. And so severing those ties is completely different than closing the circle in many ways. You sever the ties to let the divine know that this person is stuck in a karmic circle and you're ready for a twin flame, but they're not. And so that puts you back out to be attracted toward a twin flame that is ready, or maybe another soulmate or two before that other person is ready. I've heard of twin flames coming back into each other's lives like a couple years later, so it is possible. I feel like your pride was hurt by this person, though. I feel like your pride was really hurt by this person. Secretly, of course, but there was... I feel like for some of you, they went to a party or a gathering and something happened there, possibly with a friend. I'm feeling with a friend for some reason. Maybe some of them cheated with a friend at a gathering, or after the gathering, something like that. But I'm getting like a third party and it just took away your sunshine like that. Like, it was almost like instant death to your relationship. The victory that I'm seeing for this is more a victory of I'm not going to sink with this person's ship, so I'm glad I know now so I can let them go. I'm not taking the leap of faith on this person and giving them a second chance. You know there's no wish fulfillment there. You know that whatever happened with this person, if the cheating is just a small percentage of you, there was a third party there. It could be alcohol, substance, for some of you. For others, it could be family involvement as well, like really, really strong family involvement. So... let's see here. I see you really taking stock of the lessons you've learned and really taking stock of your life and where you're at right now. I feel like a lot of you are wanting to settle down, or okay, I'm getting two storylines. So there's some of you that want to settle down, but you're not getting that wish fulfillment. And then there's some of you that are settled down, but you're looking back on everything you gave to this relationship, and what you got back didn't measure up at all. The bottom of the deck is the Lovers card in reverse. So there's a decision that had to be made, and somebody's feeling kind of stuck. Because you know that, yeah. Okay, I've got a whole new storyline here. The Lovers, the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse. So you're still hoping and waiting for this person to change. The Lovers is a card of making a decision. The Three of Wands is a card of waiting for your ships to come in from all the work you've put in, and that shows over here. But notice how it's getting foggy and suddenly everything's confusing, and he's trying to tell whether his ships are coming in or not, but he's not able to see. So this is actually reversed. This is causing some heartache. I see you coming out of some heartache over this, you know, putting in so much work and then having them cheat, or having them not give back, and they're not even very nice about the way they don't give back. Like, they're very harsh, like cutting. So I see here that you wanted to start manifesting something better. You were kind of tired of waiting and in this mind fuck for God only knows what. So here you are, you're appearing as the Queen of Swords, and as we know, she's very, very quick to cut things off that don't serve a purpose. She has no time for games. She has no time for anything. It's just off of their head. As soon as you don't serve a purpose, she comes in and just gets rid of you. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's telling you some of you need to close the circle, and some of you need to close the ties. Those of you who will know what you need to do based on your own relationships. This is a general read. It could be you or your partner. Keep that in mind, please. So it's telling you, you know, you really need to start manifesting what it is you truly want, instead of staying confined in your mind about something. Bring in that Queen of Wands energy. She's beautiful, and she helps you to cut away all the unnecessary bullshit so that you can close circles or close ties. There won't be a reconciliation here. I don't get the feeling as though you want one either. Sorry, guys. A lot of you don't want one. There's some hurt pride here. There is here the Strength card. You'll see, of course, as Leo, but the Lion, his paws hurt and he's crying, and you notice the woman is trying to heal him. So with that, I see some hurt pride here. It doesn't have to be a Leo. I see hurt pride. This is the king of the jungle, and you know, he's got this big old wound on his paw, and he's clearly in a lot of pain, and she's trying to help him. But what I see is that wounded paw, which for this animal, it's kind of humiliating because they have high pride. And then we're showing the Three of, excuse me. And then we're showing the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So it looks like, you know, the hurt pride was coming from a recent past of, you know, a situation where there was a third party. Like I said, I feel like some of you, it was a best friend or a friend. Maybe you don't know yet. But it just stripped your happiness away immediately. It was like instant transformation in your relationship. It was just death. You had some feelings, I feel like, for a while, about maybe some of you, if this isn't, you know, if it doesn't fit your story, don't try to squeeze it in there. I feel like for some of you, you had some instincts for a while that something was going on between these two, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it. But something happened where it was confirmed. I feel like maybe some other friends caught them in a cellar or basement or whatever, or something weird like that. Walked in on them doing the deed. But here for you, it's showing a victory because you're not willing to take that leap of faith. You don't want a reconciliation. You don't want to be back with this person. They hurt you. You know, they gave you this tiny little offer. This Page of Pentacles is really immature behavior, is being materialistic, is being having one's own agenda about every little thing. So this is not somebody that you want to reconcile with. They're definitely somebody from a past relationship, but you've learned your lesson, and I think it's time to move on. You know there's no wish fulfillment here with them. You've got the Star card in reverse. But you have that with the Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, I feel like you're taking stock of everything you've put into this relationship, and you're starting to realize, like, it's getting a little foggy here on what you're getting back. The Four of Pentacles, you know, this is a card of giving too much, giving too freely sometimes. And so it becomes a card of possession where you hold on tight and don't open up your emotions, or you're hanging on tight to your heart, your soul, because when you look at this, you're feeding gold coins to something that's already probably 24 karat gold. So you're just feeding a machine, enabling a machine. And it doesn't need the money. So you're nurturing something that doesn't need to be nurtured. It needs to be karmically either closed or have the tie severed. And so here we've got the King of Wands. So I'm kind of curious to know and see the clarifier on this King of Wands and what he has to do with this little scenario. It looks like this may be your significant other and the energy they're pulling in right now, which is fire. The King of Wands in the upright is very courageous, is very spontaneous, ambitious, smart, charming, very good with words, very good with people. If I had to describe him as a king, I would say his people follow him because they love him. The royal family of Wands would go down and know everyone in the villages, would go down and spend time with them. That's the way fire signs are. They're generally very approachable. So it looks like I want to take a little further look into this because this makes sense. This doesn't. So there's got to be something going on with him. So I'm looking forward to clarifying that because it's a little bit weird that he's just sitting in the upright as the last card when your major energy card is a major arcana and it's hurt pride, you know, it's holding back, it's having to nurture oneself and get love back for oneself. So let's take a look at what we have for some clarifiers, guys. Okay, give me Libra's energy for November and December 2018, please. I'm asking for the collective. Oh, yeah. I'm asking for the collective of Libra energy for the best and most clear reading that we can give Libra. Please clarify. Libra collective energy. Okay. Guess those are coming out. Give me a sec here, guys. Ooh. You guys are getting yelled at for not listening to your intuition here. Looks like you've seen the red flags. Like I said, you may have known something was going on, but you had no proof, so you didn't accuse or do anything. Or some of you literally just looked the other way because you love this person. Okay. And we need one more card, and I'll give you a guess. Clarify the King of Wands, please, for Libra. Clarify the King of Wands, please, for Libra. Clarify the K. Gotcha. And there's also a warning here, guys, to be careful when you break it off with this person. Please clarify that. They might become obsessive, possessive, please clarify that. Okay. All right, in clarifying our strength card, we got Annabelle. So she is our ultimate balance card when it comes down to the minor arcana in the way that I read. And so they're telling you that you need to go inside, not just fix your pride, but fix the actual wound. Fix it so you're balanced. This person is not balanced for you. And Libra, balance is major. So to me, this is the minor arcana card for Libra because of the balance. This person definitely put you through a third-party situation. Somebody is a fantastic liar. They are smooth. They are quick. Hard to catch. Like I said, you couldn't quite put your finger on it. Quick to clean up after themselves. Leave no evidence. I mean, if they didn't get caught in the act, they probably never would have gotten caught, but they got a little bit risky. And it's definitely a third party. Definitely, no doubt about that in my mind, a third party situation. You've got the Sun reversed, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So, I'm a little bit confused on this one. What is this, Spirit? Tell me, ancestors. Okay. So to me, what I see, this is them putting on a front. They weren't actually really this happy. This is them putting on a front and going places with you and doing whatever you wanted, going with the flow just to make you happy type of thing. It's a farce. It's a front. That's what Spirit's trying to let you know. This was a farce, a front. This has been going on. You have death clarified by the High Priestess in reverse. So they're letting you know that this needs to change. She's looking right at the High Priestess. This needs to change. You need to listen to your instinct. You're not doing that. This is a major situation here. And it's because you look past the red flags. You've got infidelity. You've got all kinds of trust issues. And they're letting you know, you've got two major arcana cards right here clarifying each other. This shit needs to change, Libra. How can you be the scales if you can't balance yourself and listen to your intuition? Listening to your intuition is all about balance. So it's telling you to get your shit together. I know that's really not what you want to hear, but it's telling you right here, get your shit together. The look on Death's face is not funny. This is not a chick you play around with. Just saying. Then we've got the Six of Wands clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this person, this is a victory for you because this person made you feel like you didn't even know who you were. You're a nurturing, loving, giving sign. You're very outgoing. You're very fun to be around. Your home is everybody's home. And this person made you second guess even that about yourself. It turned you into somebody who, this is the kind of person that is... Maybe this is your partner. I'm getting two storylines again. This is somebody who's materialistic, who's just downright nasty, stubborn, picks fights, takes forever to get over fighting and get the household back to normal. But then I get you not recognizing yourself because you're not behaving in an abundant way. You have no one to give this pentacle to. That's the feeling I'm getting as well. So there's two storylines here. Oh, always a complex being. Always complex. So we've got you saying, no way, I'm not taking the fucking dive again. No. And why? Because this was a ginormous burden for you. You literally dragged all 10 of those staves to the very top, and you're looking over there going, I still have all that to go, and they're falling everywhere, they're heavy, you're exhausted. You can see it's almost like he's staring at a castle that's just so far away, and he's exhausted. He just wants to put the burden down. So your reasoning behind this is, that's a burden I don't want to carry. You're talking about going forward with somebody that you've cheated on or has cheated on you. So whichever way this applies, like whether you've cheated or they've cheated, just know, cross watchers, this could be your energy, this could be their energy. So you're ready to move on as quickly as possible from this situation, but you need to close the karmic ties. You need to sever the ties. And for some of you, close the karmic circle. Those that were able to learn their lesson, they're letting you know, cut the ties and close the karmic circle. This one, you're just going to have to cut the ties and keep it moving. So it shows you moving forward in a very, very fast pace away from this situation. There was a page of pentacles here, excuse me, to make an offer. So, there's a lot of pentacles here. There's also a lot of wands. So take it for what you will. But, you've got the page of pentacles here. This is you're just like this is the fucking offer I can give you after what you did to me. Like, I can't give you a new start. I'm sorry. And some of you may be very wealthy, so you're kind of shocked because you were supporting this person, maybe. You realize your wish card is in reverse. This is not going to be wish fulfillment with you or for you. There's no happiness to be had there. It's time to let go and move on and go on your own divine journey. But you can't do that, and I'm going to keep saying this, until you close the karmic circle or sever the karmic ties. If you don't know what I'm talking about, send me an email and I will send you a list of services that are offered here at the Queen Bee Tarot. I do this all the time, so every night, you know, feel free to come by, and that's it. Exit stage left. No, I'm just kidding. You taking stock, and again, we've got the Three of Wands. You waiting for your ships to come in. Your ships are going to come in because you reap what you sow. You put all this effort in, and you took stock, and you realize, like, hey, I've put 7 pentacles into this damn thing, and I've gotten nothing back. If you notice, nothing is blooming off of the trees on the gate. Just in the beginning right here. So he's taking stock, trying to figure out why nothing's bloomed. But he doesn't realize that there's all this bad air quality back here. Keeping it from blooming. So you're still, you know, in shock, maybe undecided, waiting for your ships to come in. I can tell you your ships aren't going to come in. Sometimes I wish I could deliver good news. So you've got the Four of Pentacles in the upright and the Four of Wands in reverse. So this person is definitely not a twin flame. This is definitely a soul karmic lesson. And you've got 2 fours here, which is pretty damn significant. This whole giving, and then, you know, possessive, weird energy that the Four of Pentacles is all about. Even in the upright, I don't like it. It's not a very good card. But then on top of it, you've got the 1111 card in reverse, and this speaks of karmic relationships, twin flame relationships. When these both show up in the upright, that's when I know I'm dealing with twin flame. Or even if this one shows up in the upright. So this is not a twin flame. You can feel free to close the circle and cut the ties. This is not your twin flame. When I first clarified this King of Pentacles over here, I was wanting to know what that was all about. And it appears that, to me, the way I'm seeing this and the way that the ancestors are showing me is that this King of Pentacles wants to appear to you one way. Whether king and queen, they're androgynous. They can switch places. It's all about the aura and the energy and what the card means, more so than it is about the sex of the person. But you're walking away because you see a hidden side to this person. Or there's a hidden side to you that's obsessive, abusive, tyrannical, and either you or this person sees that this other person is abusive. They want to appear as the person who wants to care for you and this and that, but it's like the minute you take money from them or something like that, they're tyrannical. God, guys, this is crazy. There is a million storylines here. You've got a stuck energy, like you can't move past this person, but you are walking away. But it looks like they're doing a little manifesting of their own. They're not a very good person. So you may have some dark energies around you, because I see them manifesting a stuck energy, you know, perhaps a way to bind you to them. I don't see them as being a very good person. Whoever this is, I don't think you know them very well. There seems to be, now this might sound crazy, but I almost feel like this guy's here, there's a full moon, and he turns into something totally different. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. And that's what I'm seeing. It's really weird. You know, it's almost like full moon, and then he turns into a werewolf. Literally. And starts manifesting some pretty nasty energies. This person can work with dark energies. Some of you need to be really careful. If you need dark energies removed, you need to contact me and let me know. Again, I'll send you a list of services. So that's your monthly reading there, guys. Everybody's reading is heavy like this. You're not alone. Everyone's twin flames aren't ready. And the bottom of the deck for this one is my independent person card reversed. So that's your main energy and main focus for this reading, you know. And of course your cycle's coming to an end. The Wheel of Fortune, you know. And it looks like it's on the upscale for you. You just got to get those things closed up, and you're ready for your twin flame or your next lesson or whatever. Now, if this doesn't resonate with you, check your moon and ascending sign. Now let's get some messages from the angels, some good news. Can you please bring in messages for Libra for November, December 2018, please? Guys, do me a favor. I found out that YouTube actually doesn't go by views, they go by likes. So all of you watching, can you please hit the like button? I want to get the message out as far as I can to all the Librans out there, and there may be some messages in there for them. So if you guys could please, please, please hit the like button, I'll love you forever. I'll love you forever anyway, but please hit the like button. If you want to contact me for any personal services, please email me. It will be in the box below as well, but it's trinity32719@hotmail.com, and I will send you a list of services. A lot of services have been added, upgraded. There's now packages, and those are very, very popular. Packages monthly for those of you who, and they're not auto pay type packages, they're pay as you go. So later on maybe we'll get to people who want to auto pay, but right now I'm, you know, trying out the packages, seeing how people like them, and they seem to love them so far. They prefer the packages over just the readings. Okay, so let's get messages for Libra. What do you have to tell Libra for this month? November. Good Lord, guys. Your cards are flying, so they're eager to tell you some stuff with everything that's happened. Can we get 2 more cards, please? Had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay, so let's start here, because you got 6 cards here, 3 in the negative and 3 upright. So I'm going to take the 3 in negative first. Clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Now this is coming in the reverse, meaning that this is something you really need to work on. This is a lesson. The angels are bringing you a lesson. You need to be receptive to that. Asking them for help, you have to be accepting of that help in your life. When it comes, don't be freaked out, you know, accept that help. But you see here that it's not just him. I know it looks at first like he's just holding something, but this is chakras. And he's letting you know that he's trying to get you to see clearer. So think third eye, see clearer, so that you can see the divine path in front of you. But where he's in the reverse, you're not paying attention right now because of your heartache and what you're going through. Right next to that is relationship harmony in the upright. Archangel Raguel, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So it looks like the angels will get involved, and it will be helpful to resolve some of this. Some of you will opt in for getting the ceremonies you need to get these things taken care of, and everybody will go their own way harmoniously. Even if it's going through court, everyone will agree. There are ways to do this with light magic, light work. Again, just contact me if you have questions and need light work done. Beloved one, Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So this is in the reverse. It's letting you know it's time to let go. Do the ceremonies that you need to do to let go of this person. They're going to stay running in that karmic cycle, and there's nothing that you can do about it except cut the ties and move on your own way. Those of you who have been through the relationship, you now know it's not working and it's time for you to move on, or you've moved on. Close that karmic circle. This lets the divine know that it's kind of like checking you off and setting you off as a beacon that you are twin flame status, that you're ready, or you're up there in soulmate status, you're ready for your next lesson. Crystal clear intentions. With that being said, do not call in any twin flames or soulmates. Do not. Because they may or may not be ready. And after what you just ran into with somebody who wasn't ready, you don't want a repeat of that, and you don't want the karma that comes with it. That's forcing against someone's own will for them to come to you because you're lonely, and that has consequences. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So you need to be crystal clear in the intentions that you want. When you work with the angels, they bring you exactly what you ask for. And so when you're trying to manifest a person, you may manifest a person that should never have even been in your life, and now you've got a man-made connection, and now you've got to deal with the consequences of that. So they're asking you to be crystal clear in your intention. Know if you're working with a light worker, know who you're working with. Know that it's somebody you can trust, that knows how to handle light work. Your sensitivity card came in the reverse. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. But you're reversed, which is telling me that you're being kind of coarse, kind of cold, hard. And like I said, it's turning you into someone that you don't even recognize. So you need to pay close attention to this, to getting back to your basics, getting back to yourself. It's the only way, Libra. Get back to yourself, learn to love yourself again. And I've been telling every sign this since all this retrograde in the summer. Date yourself. Take yourself out to do the favorite things you like. If you like getting your hair done once every couple weeks, do it. Nails done, do it. If you're a guy and you like going to one of the sports games, do it. You know, I'm not bragging or anything, but, you know, just saying, World Series. Anyway, date yourself, do things you like, fall in love with you all over again. All is well. Archangel Jeremiel, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to, Libra. With hidden blessings, you'll soon understand. So you had some painful lessons there. But this is being divinely guided. There's some lessons you took away from this that were really fucking important for this card to show up. So I want you to think about moving on and moving on up, Libra. If that's you or your partner, neither you don't deserve that, and you have no right treating your partner like that. So Whichever one of you did the dirty deed here should be ashamed of yourself. That's just awful. With that being said, information is in the box below. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Always comment. I love my comments. Everybody knows that I love my comments. I try to respond all the time, but with my mom's passing, it's been a little bit hard to get out of my own head. Anyway, that's all I have for you, Libra. So this is your girl Kelly coming straight at you out of Boston for the Queen Bee Tarot, and I will talk to you guys next time.